Counterclockwise rotation about the point on the object. Rotate the following figure 90 degrees counterclockwise about the point A on the object. So we have a triangle here with A in quadrant 4. We need to rotate this object, the triangle, counterclockwise 90 degrees, right? Counterclockwise, you understand, is kind of like this. That is counterclockwise. And we have to rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise. How are you going to do that? Well, you know how to rotate counterclockwise when a point is given at the origin. That means rotating about the origin, you know how to do it. And the rule for that is, if you have to do counterclockwise 90 degrees about origin, then what happens? Then the coordinates x and y, they swap, right? They become y and x, kind of interchange, and then you change the sign for x, right? So that is the rule. Now we'll use this rule, but we can't really use it since the point about which we have to do rotation is not the origin. So what can we do? Well, the trick here is change the origin to the point. Okay, so let's do that. But if we do that, we are making a new coordinate axis altogether, right? So let's make a new coordinate axis, and this time our axis will have A as the origin. So this is how we'll do it, right? We'll just draw x-axis. This is our new x-axis, okay? So we're calling this as x dash, and then y-axis. That also goes through point A, so the two perpendicular lines going through A will bring A to the origin. So now A is at the origin. Do you see that? And if we see this new system, then we can apply the old rule. Let's do that and get the answer, okay? So first step is make a new coordinate axis, and second, redefine your points with respect to new coordinate axis. So we are considering now new coordinate plane, right? And in that, A is at the origin. So let's write down the points which we have now. So the points are, for A, it is origin, 0, 0, right? For B, the points are 1, 2, 3, right? That means plus 3 and 2 is 3 and 2. And for C, the points are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 down. So 4 minus 2. So these points are with respect to the new coordinate plane. You should appreciate that part. And now to do 90 degrees counterclockwise, right, rotation, we need to just swap them and change the sign for x. So let's write down. So basically what we have to do is we have to just change them and then change the sign. That means we'll reverse the sign for x. So that is the rule, right? So we'll just swap them. Why don't you write down first and then check with mine? Okay, so we will swap them and write our answer. So let's do this. So we get A dash as 0, 0. They're exactly same points. We get the same number. Even if I make 0 minus, it is same, right? 0 plus and minus is the same thing. How about B dash? So we get 2 here and 3 for y. But we have to change the sign for x coordinates. So we'll make it minus 2. Do you see? And for C, again, we'll just swap. We get minus 2 and 4 after swapping, but we have to change the sign for x. So it becomes plus 2. That is what we mean when we say minus. That means change the sign. So the steps are swap x and y, is that okay? And change sign of x coordinate. Okay, so this one, correct? So that's what we did. So when you swap, 2 comes on the x side and then change the sign to, it was positive, becomes negative. Here it was negative, it became positive. You see that? That is how you do it. And now, last step is plot these points and then your graph, okay? So let's plot these points. So where do we have 0, 0 on the new axis 0, 0, A remains same. So that will be exactly the same point. Let me call it now A dash. How about B dash? Minus 2 and 3. So from A will go 1, 2, minus 2 on the left side and plus 3 on top. 1, 2, 3. So that is the new point for B. Let me call this as B dash. As far as C is concerned, 2 to the right and 4 up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is C dash. So these are the points after rotation, right? So let's join them and see what figure do we get. We should get exactly similar figure, rather congruent figure, right? So whenever you do reflections or translations or rotations, in each of these cases, we get congruent figure. Its position may change, but the size and shape remains exactly same, right? So you get triangle here, A dash, B dash and C dash, which is exactly similar to the original one, but its position has been changed since we did 90 degrees counterclockwise, correct? Let's check. If you see AB and A dash B dash, you'll notice they are at right angles, right? AB and A dash B dash are at right angles, and that too counterclockwise, right? So we moved 90 degrees counterclockwise. That is what we wanted, and that's what we have achieved. Similarly, AC and A dash C dash, right? So this is how you move counterclockwise at 90 degrees. So we got our final image. The object now A dash B dash C dash is the result of 90 degrees counterclockwise rotation about the point A, right? I hope you appreciate how we did with a point on the object and not at the origin. I hope that helps. Thank you.